What's up, guys? ChaseWins.com, coming to you from Monday, July the 29th, 2019, on a short-slated MLB day, but we'll get you on a recap nonetheless of Sunday, and we'll try to get you on a free play winner like we do most days. Now, a lot of people like to say that, we don't recap everything every day, and that when we don't do a video, it's because we're hiding something. But what's funny is we still recap on social media, and then the next day that we come back, we do a recap of the 2 previous days. So we don't ever leave anything out, win, lose, or draw. Never have, never will. But I guess we're different. We also don't get in front of the screen and yell and punch and throw and look like an overzealous, coked up used car salesman. But hey, to each their own, I guess. Some people just make it their life's goal to trash other people, and some people care about business and making money. That's what they care about right there, is making that on top plays, day in and day out. So, let's get on a recap of yesterday. Yesterday, free play, Houston Astros. Winner, easy winner. I gave you my reasons why. They all came to light. And then we had the Philadelphia Phillies minus $1.35. That was a series that I was absolutely dialed in on. I had the Braves at the beginning, Braves twice in a row. Then we had the Phillies. We took them on the getaway day. And, everybody and their brother was like, why are you not backing the Braves again? Why are you not backing the Braves again? It's Gausman versus Nola, but Phillies just can't score right now. They're not reliable. I said, guys, you got to trust me on this one. Phillies went in there, took care of business. Then we had the New York Mets minus $1.30. Winner. So Phillies minus $1.35, Mets minus $1.30, both easy winners. We had the Tampa Bay Rays. That one was a little chalky. We had $1.45 there, but they went ahead and got the job done nonetheless. And then we had the LA Angels on the run line. That one was our only loss of the day. That was a premium play. And then we had our top play of the day, the Minnesota Twins on the run line, laying $1.25, another blowout win. Guys, top plays. 3 top play losses and going on a month now? We got like another 4 days and we'll be, we hit those top plays, all that. It'll be, 27-3 in our last 30 top plays. But hey, and we don't do a unit system here where we don't calculate juice and just claim that we're up 7,000 units a week. And in reality, we're losing units every day on juice. So, but again, I just want all this stuff to stop. I want all the petty bullshit to stop. People that are just sitting there, name calling, and then people that want to make it their life's goal to trash someone or bring someone down instead of just focusing on themselves and their own issues. And then they want to get butthurt when somebody does the same shit to them. It's not the type of person that I am. I think you guys know that in the weeks and weeks that I went out there and kept my mouth shut. I praised people. I commended people. I talked them up. I talked their business up. All the while, I'm getting trashed the whole time. You know what? There's only so much that one person can or is willing to take before they finally snap back. So, it is what it is. But then people want to sit there and now call me, I'm an asshole, I'm a douchebag, I'm this, I'm that. Oh well. Oh fucking well. Some people just get tired of it. They get tired of dealing with 16-year-old childish drama. You want to be a serious businessman, you want to be, be considered serious in the industry, take it seriously and stop being petty. I'm glad that, I can make mention of certain things that nobody else does or takes into consideration or even thinks about. And then as soon as I make mention of it, that's all of a sudden the things they worry about. Like umpires, like complaining about losses. All of a sudden, like a light switch, it changes. So I'm glad I can influence people. Anyway, yesterday, 5-1 day. We also hit 5-1 on Saturday, so 10-2 in the past 2 days. Top winner both days. Guys, it doesn't get better than that. It doesn't. I want to give a shout out to the other things that I bet this weekend. As everybody knows, Kyle and I at Cappers Direct traded off some information a couple weeks back on NASCAR and UFC. Made a lot of money off UFC. Did it again this weekend. And I don't have my notes in front of me. Let's see. I don't know shit about UFC, but we hit 2 fight parlays that I had 500 apiece on. So I don't even remember who they are. I'll have to log into my 5 Dimes account and see. But anyway, congrats to anyone that was on the UFC, because I know that I made money. There were some wins, there were some losses, but the 2 fight parlays that we had ultimately turned it into a pretty substantial profit day there. And then big shout out to my NASCAR guy, Patrick. Yesterday, it wasn't his most impressive day because he had 4 head-to-heads and we went 2-2. He did have a top play winner in those head-to-heads on Eric Jones over Ryan Blaney. He did have that. He also had Denny Hamlin over Joey Logano. That one was a winner as well. The Eric Jones one was a top play, but he also lost a Kurt Busch, Clint Boyer head-to-head, and then a Byron Johnson head-to-head. So he went 2-2. So right there, you would lose just a hair bit of juice on the head-to-heads. But then on his race winner predictions, he had Denny Hamlin at plus 900, and Denny Hamlin won. His secondary, one of his dark horses, was actually Eric Jones at plus 1,400. He came in second. So I knew going into the last few laps of that race, which is when I actually cut it on, that we were going to have a big, big day. So plus 900. Congratulations to Patrick and everybody that bet the NASCAR. And it was another huge, huge profitable day. $30 for a day, which I think that I'm getting ready to make an executive decision and change that and go back up to 40, if not 50 for the weekend, because it's well worth it. He's got the NASCAR season at 300 still. I've told him to change it, so it will change tonight at midnight. I've already gone in there and told him it's going back up to 400. 300 is just too cheap for the value that he gives. So anybody that's wondering, 400 is well worth it. But if you are wanting to try to get that $100 discount, you've got today to do it. And of course, we bet the big race every week. And we've still got a handful of races before they start the postseason, and then that runs into November. So plenty of racing left. Well worth a measly $300 to $400 to make money every single week. All right, let's jump in and let's go out there and make another stack like this on some top plays. How about that? All right, today, some of the stuff, guys, and I want to tell you this, be careful. If you cap your own games, if you do your own research, good for you. But I want to tell you this, you're going to see a lot of pitchers out there today that are already marked. 3 games in particular I'm looking at, one being the Dodgers game, one being the Marlins game, and one being the Padres game. The Padres-Orioles game, there's no solidified pitcher. They can say Paddock's pitching, and they can say that so-and-so is going for the Orioles. There's nothing solidified in that game. They have not had morning toss around yet. They haven't done anything. I mean, right now, it's only 10:34 in the morning. So it's 7:30 out in San Diego. So it'll be a few hours before they go out there and have a morning toss around or a workout. Then we'll get an idea of who, warmed up, worked out, and could be the potentials, and then that'll give you information on that game. Even though they've got pitchers marked for the Dodgers game and the Marlins game, nothing set in stone because the Dodgers as well have not gone out there and done a warm-up. The Marlins have, and there were multiple people on both sides, Marlins and Diamondbacks, that warmed up. So we'll figure out who's actually going to pitch. That'll decide whether or not there's a lot of value. Just telling you guys that for the people that handicap their own games, do their own research, be careful and don't take it for what it is, because some of this stuff can and probably will change. So hold off. No games start till 7 o'clock Eastern time. You have plenty of time. Don't place any of your bets now. I'm not even going to post my bets until probably about 2, 3 o'clock Eastern time until I have all the information. So, but one of the games that I do like, I don't overly love it, because I don't love Beria, for the Angels, but Zimmerman has yet to win a game this year, so that makes me think, hey, he's got to win at least one game. Could this be the game that he wins? Being a plus 200 favorite, it'd be great, right? But here's the thing. What's the best way to cure a weekend hangover coming off of a not-so-great series? And trust me, I know a lot about hangovers, because according to, another service, all I do is get drunk and... hell, I'm probably drunk right now, Coffee's a hell of a thing. Anyway, just a little joke. All right. But Zimmerman, he hasn't won a game yet. I don't think he'll be able to go deep into this game. And the best way to cure a weekend hangover after a not-so-great series, get to play the Detroit Tigers. In my opinion, Detroit's the worst team in the MLB. I know the Orioles, yeah, the Royals, the Marlins, yada, yada, yada. I just think Detroit's the worst team. I really do. And Zimmerman, do I think he's the worst pitcher? Absolutely not. But boy, has he struggled. And the thing is, even on games where he's actually pitched okay, he's gone out there and he's gotten rocked because, or, the score looks like it's been rocked because his team gives him no run support. And then their bullpen just absolutely sucks worse than he does. So with a lineup, with Trout, and you've got Ohtani in your lineup, you've just got guys that can turn it on just like that. And what better way to turn it on against a team that a AAA team could turn it on? I mean, really, right now, that is what Detroit is. They are a glorified AAA minor league baseball team. I know AAA teams that I've watched this season that I would be willing to put this stack of cash right here that Detroit gets beat by a AAA team. And the AAA team that Baltimore has is one of them. No bullshit. I swear to God, I would do that. You find somebody that'll take that bet and put those two teams together, I'll lay $10K on it. Detroit sucks. So, and anything can happen. Zimmerman's going to have to win before it's all said and done. This could be the day. I just can't back him. I can't. I'm only going to lay $1.30 taking the run line on LA. And I got to do it. I've got to do it. LA didn't impress me this weekend, playing a below subpar team at that, but now they get to go play an even worse team. And if they want any shot at wild card this year, these are games that not only they have to win, they have to win them in dominant fashion, and they have to keep it rolling because they're in a competitive division right now. You've got Oakland out there, you've got Texas, you've got teams that want it, especially Oakland. Not to mention you're playing with the Houston Astros in your division, which is one of the best teams in baseball. So somebody asked me that the other day. They're like, listen, have you made a secondary bet? Yes, I always do. I always bet two teams for the World Series. Preseason, I bet the Houston Astros. Everybody thinks that I have now gone on and bet the Yankees. I have not. I have not bet the Yankees for the World Series. I highly doubt that I will. My secondary team that I bet, and I bet this the week before the All-Star break, I bet the LA Dodgers as my backup, but, I still like I said, teams 100% healthy. The least amount of holes lies with the Houston Astros. So we'll just see what happens towards the end of the season, but the LA Dodgers is my secondary pick, and they are the best team in the National League, so we'll see. All right, so LA Angels, run line minus $1.30. That's your free pick. Like I said, it's not my favorite game on the board by any means, but I cannot back Zimmerman. I cannot back the Tigers, and I got to think that with the way the Angels played this weekend, they're going to be extremely motivated to go out there and make an example out of Detroit. So we're going to roll with that. Minus 130 on the run line, LA Angels. That's your free play. Let's go out and capitalize on a 10-2 the last 2 days. Winning days, day after day after day. I love you guys. Hopefully all this bullshit drama will stop, and we can just move on, be professionals, and go out there and take care of our customers. I love you guys. Good luck to you all. Wager smart, and I'll see you back tomorrow.